Welcome back to my channel, everyone, and I'm super excited for this video because today I will be recommending 23 YouTube channels that I think everyone should follow or watch their content to. Now, the reason I chose to do this video is because I am a big YouTube consumer. I love watching content, and I'm not necessarily into TV shows as much, so I thought that there has to be other people out there like me. And I know right now we're all kind of stuck at home and we have, we're just looking for things to do. So why not share the top things and channels that I watch so you all can maybe, enjoy them as well. So before I start, go ahead and click that subscribe button. It really helps me a lot, as well as go ahead and like this video if you did enjoy it. And yeah, let's just go ahead and get right into it. So this is in no particular order. I just have 23 people based off of like what kind of mood I'm in, what genre I'm looking into. So these people range from makeup, fitness, storytelling, health, just a bunch of different things, as well as even food and things like that, travel of course. So the first person is actually one of the OG people I've ever followed on YouTube, and her name is Irene, and she posts about makeup. She started off in photography, so she would post her photo shoots with these really amazing models, and I thought it was so cool to just like watch her in her prime. But fun fact, she's actually one of the MUAs on YouTube that really got me into makeup. Watching someone that's also Desi or another brown girl was super amazing, because I got to like see products that she used that looked bomb on her. She looked so bomb, and just saw like how she used those products. And she would always give recommendations based off of skin tone, based off of consistency, based off of the event. So definitely 10 on 10 recommend her. She is the OG. All right, staying on the theme of makeup, I definitely recommend Kaushal Beauty. Now, if you haven't ever followed Kaushal Beauty before, same situation as Irene. She did join a little bit after Irene, I believe, on YouTube. But again, just following my Desi girls and learning about makeup and just seeing their journey with it is so fun. I love their makeup videos. Their editing skills are so bomb. Their makeup is so bomb. And I think it's really important to follow different MUAs with different skin tones, eye shapes, and things like that if you're trying to become an MUA. I personally am not trying to become a makeup artist. I just like doing makeup on myself. But I really, recommend watching these people so that you can see how they do their makeup. Yeah, so Kaushal's awesome. Another makeup artist that I love is iluvsarahii. She is a Latin American woman who is also all about makeup, and she does post makeup, but I will say the cool thing about her channel is she'll post vlogs, she'll post like organization, videos, and I'm sure there's other people like me who literally find it so relaxing to watch like videos like that. I find it so much fun. Sometimes like even when I'm wanting to, organize something, or if I just want to feel productive, or if I need that motivation, honestly, watching a motivational video, a video about like how to get motivated or how to get determined, doesn't really help me. But what helps me is watching someone else be productive in the same like realm of how I want to be productive, whether that's cleaning, cooking, doing my makeup, whatever that is. So I love her videos for that reason. Another MUA or YouTuber that I really like is Nazanin Kavari, as well as her sister Yasmin Kavari, and they are both very unique in the sense of same thing. They started off with makeup, but they both do vlogs. They'll do like cooking recipes, and they're very lifestyle, especially Nazanin. She posts a lot about her life, and it's a very lifestyle-esque type of, vlog channel. So I love that because I've been watching her for years. So to literally, follow her journey and learn about so many things and be able to like relate is like awesome. The sixth person that I recommend is AnnieJaffrey. AnnieJaffrey is one of my favorite influencers ever. She posts about health. She posts about her own health journey. She just posts about like good habits and just a lot of relatable things that I feel like both her and I have in common, which makes it so much fun to follow her and be subscribed to her. She posts a lot of food videos, she posts her experience with, nutrition and, working out. It's a very lifestyle-esque type of YouTube channel, so definitely recommend her. The 7th one is Mimi Ikonn. She's one of my favorite YouTube channels, and fun fact, I actually met her in LA, several months ago, which was super fun. She's all about traveling. She actually is an entrepreneur, and she owns a few businesses, and she's also, starting she already started a podcast with her husband. So it's just super cool to follow someone who, is kind of an inspiration for something I want to do in my life. I definitely want to, open up my own business. I already have like a few ideas, and kind of just watching her journey with how she did that, it's really not only inspiring, but it's like noteworthy, if that makes sense. And she's all about clean products. She's all about, recycling and just, being good to the earth, and the earth will be good back to you type of mentality. Super positive woman. She has a lot of content on positivity, on how to, get rid of negative thoughts, and just a lot of, like self-love type of content. So I love stuff like that, so definitely recommend. The next person that I'm going to recommend is Dr. Mona Vand, and she is from California. She's super awesome. She's actually a certified pharmacist, but after I think working for 8 or 9 years, she quit pharmacy and got into YouTube because she's just so passionate about telling people, about health fallacies as well as health truths. So she's super, super fun to follow. She posts a lot about different topics, so like how to get rid of acne, how to fix your sleep schedule, how to, get really thick hair, how to, swap out unhealthy snacks for healthy snacks. So she has like a bunch of topics, and honestly, like I watch a lot of her videos while I work out because it's so fun. A lot of these people, I do watch their videos like while I'm working out. So yeah. Another YouTube channel I super, super appreciate when it comes to the health world is Dr. Mike. Now, a lot of you might have already heard of Dr. Mike. He's pretty famous. He's pretty big. He is located out of New York, and he's a practicing physician. I believe he's a cardiologist. I always forget what kind of doctor he is. He posts a lot on different topics from a doctor's perspective and gives really good, point of views. He had a whole, few videos just on COVID-19 and, myths and fallacies, along with, research. So he's a really great person to watch, and I love the style of his videos. It's very conversational and vlog-esque. It's not like super formal, and it doesn't look like you're watching a lecture, so I love that about him. Another person that I really like is Stephanie Buttermore. Now, Stephanie Buttermore is en route to getting her PhD in, I think, biomedical sciences and nutrition or something amazing like that, but at the same time, she used to be a power lifter, and she's also super into health. So I think she's super cool because not only is she just into like working out and health, but she actually has that backed up by a few degrees, and she's consistently doing research. So it makes it really fun to watch her videos on either assignments or research that she's currently doing and keeping up with that, as well as just, getting her, point of view on, again, certain health topics and lifestyle choice topics. Another one that I really like is Chloe Ting. So Chloe Ting is strictly just workouts. I know a lot of her older videos, she had like vlogs and things like that, but I love her videos strictly for workouts. So if I am kind of over what I'm doing for like a leg day, arm day, back day or something like that, I'll go and watch her videos. And what I love about them is they're straight to the point, they're timed, you know what you're getting into. She shows you forms for the actual workout, and then she also shows you variations, if you can't do the workout that she's doing. So I love that. I love how inclusive her channel is, and it's a really great channel to subscribe to if you're looking for at-home workouts that actually kick your butt. So really great one. Another fitness one that I love watching is Linn Lowes. Now, Linn Lowes does have a few certifications. She's actually from Europe. She's in Sweden, along with a few others that I mentioned, and same, she just posts amazing workout videos, nutritional videos, but I follow her again more for the workouts, at-home workouts, variations. If I want to change up, a certain, body part that I'm working out, then I really look to her for inspiration. I love that she does a lot of variation workouts, like with bands, with weights, with body weight, with furniture, she's just very creative when it comes to her workouts, so love her. So moving outside of the makeup and kind of fitness and health realm, one of the YouTube channels that I absolutely love is Ravi, Zacharias, International Ministries. Now, if you know me, you know that I'm super into religion, philosophy, you know, how people think, anthropology, theology, you name it, I love it. What I really like about Ravi, Zacharias, International Ministries is that there's a lot of discourse with, you know, different scholars from different religious backgrounds or belief backgrounds, and I love watching, you know, debates, conversations, discourse on various topics like that. So I also was fortunate to see Ravi Zacharias in person right here in my home state a few years back at a local college. And yeah, he's just a really great speaker. He is an apologist, so he has studied the theology, history of Christianity, and just hearing his, you know, discourse when it comes to very, very disputed topics and very hot topics has always been interesting to me. On that same note, another YouTube channel that I absolutely love is Bible Project. Now, Bible Project is a channel that, you know, basically teaches, you know, its audience about the Christian faith, and it does it in a very digestible way. So the Bible Project is also really good for kids, you know, in the sense that it's very heavily visual focused and some audio, but it's definitely not like PowerPoint slides or anything like that. So it just tells different stories, perspectives, again, lots of discourse and super educational, and I love that. Okay, now this category, I don't really know what I would call it, but I would say like a fun category. So like challenges, discourse, you know, how-tos type of thing. So one of my favorite ones is Mark Wiens, I think that's how you pronounce it. So he posts a lot of food travel videos. So all of his videos not just talk about food, but it talks about food from different parts of the world, and I love it. So a few of my vacations that I had taken in the past couple years, I would literally just watch his vlogs to learn about places to go to, foods to try to eat in those countries, and he's very largely focused on like the local and like real experience of that culture, as opposed to like all the touristy places, which he does of course go to as well. But it's just so cool because it's definitely a channel you want to follow if you do like traveling. He has videos on travel trip tips, packing tips, you know, visa information, like just all of this stuff. AnnieJaffrey does as well, but yeah, his is only about travel, so I love his channel. Every time I want to go somewhere, I'll always see if he's already been there and, you know, watch one of his vlogs. Another YouTube channel that I love is called First We Feast. Now this one, if any of you have heard of the YouTube playlist Hot Ones, this is that channel. So it's basically an interviewer with a celebrity or an A-list star or just basically someone very well known, and it's, you know, an interview, so they ask them questions, etc., etc. But the cool part is that they eat hot chicken wings, so super spicy chicken wings as they're answering the questions. So that's just super fun to see, like, people answering questions as like their mouth is on fire. It's just super entertaining. They do have other playlists, and I love watching, you know, interviews, and again, I just love watching like different types of discourse and like a fun, you know, with a little like fun twist to it. The next channel I want to talk about is Hassan Minhaj. I believe it's called the Patriot Act is the actual name of his channel, which I'll put up here on the screen. And he talks a lot about, you know, political issues. He talks a lot about societal, you know, topics and hot topics. And then he's also really into comedy. So he'll have comedy bits that again do have a higher purpose than just the comedy, but it's very lighthearted. And that's not to say that everyone agrees or disagrees with him. I just love his delivery, and I love, you know, all that he stands for. So his are super entertaining for sure. On the same note of Hassan Minhaj, I love Lilly Singh. Now Lilly Singh started up, you know, several years ago. You know, if you are, you know, an OG, you know, Superwoman fan, then you might have heard of her. But what I love about her channel is how much positivity and inclusiveness it promotes. So much comedy. She does so many bits, so she's really into acting, and she does a lot of, you know, skits, which I think are so funny and relatable, especially for first generation Indian Americans. So definitely recommend her. It's just like a fun watch, you know, grab some popcorn, grab some snacks, and like watching her YouTube channel is so super fun. We are down to our last 5 channels that I recommend for you to subscribe to. BuzzFeed is one of them. Now I absolutely love BuzzFeed. They have so many like cooking challenges. They have, you know, videos and playlists where they go out in streets in like big cities and they ask strangers about their opinions on certain topics. Of course, they have just so many like creative videos, and it's super fun to watch when you're just bored at home, or even if you're not bored and you're genuinely seeking one of their videos. So I absolutely love BuzzFeed. The Bright Side is another channel that's amazing. So they post very short videos. I would say anywhere from like 3 minutes to 10 minutes, and they post on everything. So they'll post on like 10 reasons why people don't sleep well, or like 5 ways to boost your immunity system, or 3 countries that were voted like the best to visit to. So they're just like fun facts that I think are super fun and cool to watch. And you know, obviously they'll post on a variety of topics, so I can't really say like what category I would put them in, but they're really fun to watch, so I love them a lot. And they also have, side note, they have like random riddles, like videos with riddles and jokes, so I love that. I love mind games, so it always like keeps me thinking, and it just keeps me excited and always looking forward to their next post. So I know we already talked about makeup and fashion and those types of channels, but I did forget to mention Vogue. Vogue is one of my favorite YouTube channels to follow because they post a lot of personal videos. So what I mean by that is like they'll post a lot of like celebrity like morning routines or nighttime routines or smoothie recipes, or like, you know, things like that, which I think is super fun. Of course, I don't watch them for every single person that they post, but you know, for the ones that I actually like care about, or I actually like somewhat like listen to, I think it's really cool because it, you know, makes them really human. And that's just one of their things. They have a lot of interior design posts if you're into that. They have a lot of, you know, different types of playlists, so definitely recommend if you're into that kind of stuff. Okay, so the second to last one that I'm going to recommend is Reactistan. I think that's how you pronounce it. This one is so much fun. So basically what they do is they record reactions, which is so fun. So one of my favorite videos is they actually took you know, they brought in villagers from South Asia and had them try American burgers, cheeseburgers, and just other types of burgers, and just seeing their reaction was so funny. Like one of the guys was even like, is this meat? Because it doesn't taste like this. Like, I don't understand how someone could eat that. So it's, I don't know, it's just like funny stuff, like hearing them, you know, react to different things that we take for granted or things like that. And again, I love, if you're into like people, you know, their perspective depending on where they live in the world, this one's a great channel to watch because it really just opens up, you know, your eyes, as well as, you know, just shows how like one thing could either be despised or really liked by someone based off of, you know, where they're from and, you know, what their other likes and dislikes are. All right, the last channel that I'm going to tell you all to watch their videos to is Jubilee. This one is such a fun YouTube channel. So basically what they do is they bring in anywhere from, I think, like 5 to 10 people from the same identity. So whether that's, you know, people who identify as, you know, Chinese American, people who identify as LGBTQ, people who identify as Christian, whatever their identity is, they bring in a group of people and then they ask them, you know, I think about like 10 questions, and it's so cool to see everyone's answers or where they stand to that. And I think what the goal of what they do is, or the goal of their channel is so that people can understand that just because, you know, all these people might identify as the same thing, that doesn't mean that, you know, they agree on everything or that they all think the same. So I think it really helps us to stop bucketing people and actually seeing people for who they are. So anyway, as I mentioned, I love like discourse, and I love, you know, perspective and culture and all these types of things. So this one's a really fun one to watch. Those are my recommendations for 23 YouTube channels that you should be watching or that you should subscribe to during this quarantine, if not beyond that. I hope that you liked this video. If you have any suggestions that you want to share with me, just please post them down in the comments below. I would love to check them out. And I hope that you all are staying super safe during this time and healthy. And I will see you all in my next video. Bye, honeys.